This is the What I Need podcast, a shared journey exploring topics of society, spirituality, and even ways of being. Here, we speak freely and fully, from the heart and the conscious mind, in hopes to find what we need. Thank you, for your time is valuable and you could have been anywhere else in the universe. All of you are welcomed and appreciated here.
Hey!
What's up, everybody?
Double
Welcome to
hey.
the What I Need
Hey,
podcast.
hey.
Welcome to the What I Need podcast. Today we're doing a special live episode.
And we're doing double?
Here. We're doing two episodes. We're doing at the same time.
We're
Yes.
doing on my laptop, hi, and then over here.
My information
with
here,
my
'cause
charger never working.
We have done research. We have done research to find the answers and questions that we need to know. Did you do
Yeah.
research? Oh, okay. I get one right here.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
we have questions right here. 5 of them are from Gemini.
From Gemini, and then the other questions that I got are from Grok from Twitter's AI service. So let's get this
And then
one
we
right
have
here.
one that came from his head.
We had one that came from my brain. Apparently, I have one. So
This is so
now
weird. Like half the time I'm looking over here, and half the time I'm looking over here.
it's no problem. I mean,
It's so confusing.
we should get used to just having a double camera here. So and then here my computer is sitting up here ready to die. All right. So again, I have special guest Ellie on the show today. She was on a very special episode
With my cousin.
Yes, with her cousin Jayana.
Yeah, we were on the millennials and everybody else.
Yeah, millennials versus everybody. But they were obviously representing Generation Alpha. So Generation Alpha's in the house. Woo! Generation Alpha in the house. We need to see what the kids have on their mind, because a lot of times we're wondering how can we secure their future and how can we make I'm gonna take a deep breath. Hold on, because I'm so excited. I'm just like-
Hey, that's not how you take a deep breath. You gotta-
Okay, hold on. You're right. See.
You don't know.
A lot of times we're trying to secure our young ones' futures, and we want them to be successful, happy, enjoy their life, and just carrying on really the human civilization. So I think it's very important that we do have conversations with our youth and allow them to speak and allow their opinions to be just as valid as an adult opinion. Why is it that a child's opinion is secondary to an adult opinion, but we're trying to do stuff for them? How does that make sense?
Me either, because all the time, and also half the time people don't listen to us because we're younger.
Exactly.
It makes no sense.
But they're trying to do something.
I'm also almost your height.
Oh,
You want to sit
wow.
down. When I sit down, I'm like almost your height.
So that's a great point, Ellie. Thank you so much for bringing that up. So today we're talking video games. Ellie, this morning she was playing
Roblox.
And
Yeah, it's one of my favorite games ever.
yeah, it's one of her favorite games ever. So
Yours? You just said hour.
no, oh sorry. It's one of her favorite games ever. I have never played in my life, but
You're
she's
crazy.
like she wants me to play, and
Yes, play it. It's
I
the
should,
best
I
thing
should.
ever.
And maybe that's what adults need to do. Angelina, do you want to come and get a shout out on here?
Huh?
Do you want to come do a shout out on my podcast? Because you play Roblox too. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
no problem.
Shout out to Angelina still.
Shout out to Angelina. It's my goddaughter. Okay, so.
That's it.
Sorry. You know your uncle's a little bit crazy. All right, so
We're crazy.
so yes,
It's already
We
been
wanted
going
to-
on for 4 minutes and we haven't even
it's okay.
got
It's a
through
podcast. It's a podcast. So we're on here to talk. Yeah, but you bring up a great point. I should play Roblox. And when we are coming from an adult standpoint, talking about what are the kids doing on the game and what is the game, all this stuff, maybe we should play it so that we can understand exactly what's going on. If it's really all this. Is it good, bad? Is it just a video game? Now, I played video games as a kid too, so it's really, to me, I feel like I've come out as a decent adult, not some kind of wreaking havoc on society.
And,
not really.
Yeah, and people also say, "Oh no, that's gonna rot your brain. That's not good for you. It's not good for you, your brain's gonna get hurt. And it's like not smart." But also, I've seen one of the most inspirational things on YouTube ever. Because half the time I'm scrolling on YouTube, or playing Roblox, and I've learned on YouTube is there's like thing. It's like this little box, like a thing almost. And it's like adults always leave room for learning, work, and stuff, and it like fills out the whole box.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one left square left, and it's wonder. But they filled up all the room in the box, so they don't have enough for that. But but everybody thinks, oh, everything's organized, but you don't have enough room for wonder. But what I've learned is if you just leave things messy for a while, it will let you just rearrange it in a different way, and it has enough just for that little bit of wonder in the middle.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So let's get into the questions. We got a couple questions here that we generated from Gemini to ask Ellie, and we're going to discuss some of these. And then I have some other questions, some concerns that may be from adults or whatnot. So, question number 1: what do you like about video games?
I love how it leaves enough room for creativity, and it's also lots and lots of fun.
Wow.
And there's also, my favorite game, Roblox, there's different games inside of it, and I love how you can just explore millions and millions of different games.
Wow.
Maybe billions.
So Roblox is your number 1 favorite game right now. And you can play all kind of different mini games inside this one game.
It's not really a mini game. It's like, it's still a huge game, but Roblox is like this, like how it's like the structure. It's like the structure. Like the structure is Roblox.
Yeah.
But then like another popular game is like Murder Mystery 2. That's a huge platform, but it's still not like the whole game.
Okay. That's cool. So there's so many different things you can do with one game, and that's kind of cool too to know, because sometimes parents or whoever's buying the video game, you gotta buy one game, and it's like another. I remember when I was a kid, another game and another game is coming out, and it's just like so many different games you have to buy. So it sounds like Roblox is allowing parents and kids to get one game, and you have so many different things you can do. Wow.
I love it, and also it costs no money.
It costs no money.
Yeah, unless you want to get like the actual money on there to do stuff like that will cost money. If you want Robux, that'll cost money. But then that's like the money of the game. Okay. Of the whole game, like that's how you like make your avatar and stuff.
Wow. Okay, so
it's called Robux.
We'll get a screenshot of your avatar, your current avatar, in a little bit, and then I'll share it. We'll share it.
Or I could go grab my phone.
You can grab your phone? Yeah. Okay, grab it. We'll get a picture. We'll see what her avatar looks like.
You can go yap to them.
Okay.
Have fun.
So yes, again, we're bringing this episode today because I think it's an important conversation. I remember being, again, a young person playing video games, and there was such a concern about video games just being this void of waste of time. It is not going to translate into anything that's productive. It is going to be problematic for the young ones' futures and stuff like that. And I love what you said about it leaves so much room. Hold on, say that for right now. I love how you mentioned that it leaves a lot of room for creativity, and that's what I felt like when I was playing video games as a youth. Even playing Super Mario 3. That was my thing. Yeah, it was way back, right? Okay. So go ahead and show your avatar.
This is mine right now. It is very nice. It's a hoodie, a t-shirt, some pants, a little annoyed face, a ponytail, and a hat. So
she means business. She's coming in the game. That avatar is coming in the game not to lose, but to win. Okay, so honestly,
I don't even care if it's to win or to lose. I just love having it.
Okay, cool. So
like half the time, and what's cool is sometimes there's like literally like there's a popular TV show called Squid Games. They also let you play that game on Roblox.
Right, but she doesn't watch it because we know that it's much too scary for her.
Yeah,
to watch.
I can't watch it, but I can play it.
Right, you don't even have a desire to watch it, right?
No.
No. So
I mean, I want to watch it, but
So
like,
as we-
I
so-
don't feel like getting nightmares.
Right, and I
I don't even.
feel like I
see
watched it
how-
the other day and immediately had a crazy dream the next night. So
I don't feel like watching. Pew, 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 pew.
yeah,
Dude, what,
so that's
were you-
cool. But that's cool. So she's able to engage with this Squid Games situation, but it's not in a way where, because sometimes, let me tell you, sometimes in my youth, we were allowed to watch certain TV shows, certain shows that maybe we shouldn't have watched. Now,
1 second.
the video game is allowing the interaction, it's kind of allowing this interaction with the content, but from a safe place. So they feel involved. A lot of times kids, they want to be involved. They want to know what's going on. They will find ways to know what's going on. And we know this. We know that they will try to find their way to kind of get in the mix of things. So it sounds like a decent way for people to be, for young children to be involved, but not be involved with a part that's inappropriate or too much, showing too much violence, showing too much of what's on TV,
Yeah.
And it's not just watching it, consuming it. She's playing a game, she's having fun, and I mean,
It's amazing.
So there's that. What would you say about Roblox in comparison to a Fortnite?
I've never played Fortnite.
Never played Fortnite. Okay, not a problem.
But I know that I've heard this a lot of pew 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 pew. So I'm like,
yeah, it's
but I know there's not blood, but like it's also a 12+ game. Like I get Roblox says a 12+ game,
Mhm.
but like but I have restricted settings on there. Fortnite,
Okay.
I don't know if that has restricted settings.
Maybe not. Okay, so you
Maybe,
have
maybe not.
you have restricted settings on your Roblox, so it's safe and you're enjoying it just fine, just like that. That's beautiful. Okay, let's get into question 2. What are some of your favorite? And then she wrote this down. So
The first one he wrote down, but like besides
that's
that,
so cute. So we're
Wow.
practicing our writing and we're being
I'm one of
intellectual
the
right
best
now.
writers in my class.
Period.
If you count the spelling, like I have people that are better at writing, but they're horrible at spelling. Like I have a friend named Lydia. She
Me
has
too.
amazing handwriting, but she spelled because as because.
Because.
She spelled it like BEKAUOOS, something like that.
So, what are some of your favorites, and what do you
Games.
enjoy
Some of
about
your
them?
favorite
What are
games.
some of your favorite games, and what do you enjoy about them? We're talking about inside the Roblox platform. What are some of your
Or-
favorite games? We might have answered this question already, but
Oh.
we're going to go over it again anyway.
Oh, let me see one of my favorites.
No problem.
I love Dress to Impress. It's amazing. It's like where you get to dress your whole avatar. It's amazing.
Oh, that's what I was going to say too. It seems like there's style.
Yeah,
there's
there's
already
definitely style.
you're able to kind of experiment with style. That's
I
something
love
I
playing
wanted
Squid
to do.
Games. Murder Mystery 2, Adopt Me. I have Brookhaven, Tower of Misery. I like playing Obbies, which is like obstacle courses. Yeah, and I love
That's
trivia.
amazing.
And
So all those games,
And I love trivia.
all those games exist on one platform.
Yeah, and there's
So-
even more. There's millions.
Wow, there's millions.
Yeah.
So shout out to Roblox on that. This is not a paid advertisement, but if you want it to be, make sure you hit up functionpresents@gmail.com so we can get some Roblox royalties. So
Roblox royalty.
Yeah.
No, I will have it, not you.
Okay, whoever. It's all in the fam. Okay, question number 3. Can you tell me a time where you overcame a challenge in a video game? How did you feel when you succeeded?
Oh, jeez. That's happened a lot. I love it when I finish my obbies. Like, especially the ones that have, like, hundreds and hundreds of different stages.
Mm-hmm.
I love it when I finally finish those. Because it feels like I just, like, succeeded the whole world.
Wow.
Like, I just feel like I just won, like, I feel like I won, like, a #1 gold medal.
Wow.
And then I also love when I win in Dress to Impress. number
Okay.
one place.
And that's like a fashion show. I think I've seen you
Yeah, it's
play
like a
that
fashion
one.
show. Yeah,
That's
you've seen me
cool.
play on the computer over there.
Okay, so this is engaging the young mind
And
and
I
all kind of
also-
creative. Go ahead.
Another time where I succeeded is Murder Mystery 2. I love it. It's about where now I was the murderer.
Ooh.
It's really hard, but it's where you
Video
kill all
game.
the
It's a video
innocents, including the sheriff. The sheriff's trying to kill the murderer, and the innocents are just trying to run from the two people.
Okay.
And the murderer kills everybody, and I finally won that, and I was so happy.
Okay.
And like, yay, Mom! Guess what? I just killed everybody in my server.
Okay. So there are moments of, and thank you for being honest about that and sharing that. There are moments where there is violence, which comes up on my parental question in there about some things that parents may be concerned about. Violence in video games that desensitize children to aggression and influence their behavior.
Well, let's
Now,
finish these questions before
Okay.
we spoil all those questions.
Okay.
Let's question
So,
number 3.
but when you overcame that challenge, this is why I wanted to talk about overcoming the challenge. So either way, the video game is influencing the mind to problem solve.
Yeah.
Here's an objective. Here's a set of scenarios, and then you have to figure it out.
Yeah.
So you are figuring out ways to get and accomplish a goal.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
I just figured out how to
So-
kill everybody in my server.
In that particular game, what are some other examples of figuring out? Just so we don't give only a violent example. What are,
Hey, I
I'm
also
trying
did
to help you out. So
I
there-
gave the obstacle. I did the obstacle course. One.
obstacle course. Okay,
did
tell me
that
about
one.
the obstacle course. What's
I told
something-
you about that. I just did. Right
Oh.
before the murdering one.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Okay. And the dress and impress one.
Oh, just repress. Okay, so she done told us about 2 or 3 different kind of games, and then my mind goes straight to the only one that was talking about. It was a murder mystery. So we even
Mystery
that,
2.
even that, are we only focusing on those games that are, from the adult standpoint? Are we only focusing on those games that are talking about that? Because she talked about 3 different games. Okay,
No,
so
but we shouldn't be focusing on only the bad things.
yeah,
Literally,
Come on.
there's billions of different games. There's probably trillions of different games on there for a really good reason. And so then parents aren't worrying about it. And also, guess what? We won't be asking you for 1,000 things. It's just one big game.
lovely.
My
Okay.
core. Bear with me if I'm always looking down because my core keeps falling off.
Okay, no problem. So I like that. I like
Question
this
number 4.
so far. So question number 4: do you play video games with friends, family, and what is it
Like.
like?
Okay, I've been waiting for this one. I love this because you can literally have different friends on Roblox. I only friend people who I know, but here's a ton of different friends I have, and they're all people I know.
Okay.
I'll show you guys too. You can make friends with people, and that's how you can join people in the same server. So
How do you feel about that? So you have friends. You have 33 friends there.
Yeah,
Okay.
but those are all
So-
people I know in real life.
Cool. And you prefer that?
Yeah, because
Okay.
I don't feel like just like I'm okay with the talking and chat with strangers, but I'm not okay with purposely joining strangers.
Okay.
Like I've seen people with like 313 friends. Like no, you don't know 313 people unless you're talking about like family and stuff.
Okay. So boundaries. You already kind of have established some kind of boundaries that
Yeah.
your
I have
preference
in my
is you rather
bio-
play with people that you know.
I have in my bio. I'll say, hey, I won't accept your friend request if I don't know you in real life.
Come on. Now that's amazing because boundaries are being set at
And I've restricted settings.
10 years old now.
Yeah, I'm
Right?
10 years old.
10 years old now. Boundaries are already being set online just out of personal preference. And I think that's something that's a huge round
glad-
of applause on that. And that's really good. Continue
Yeah.
to do that.
Because I have restricted settings. I only accept friend requests with people that I know in real life, and I have private servers in different games.
Wonderful. Okay, let's get into question number 5. How do you balance time with playing video games and other activities?
What I do? Hold on, let me plug in my phone back. I balance my time by it's hard to explain. Playing with friends. Like on the weekend, I'll be playing Roblox, but I'll also be on the phone with my friends. So then we can also talk and have fun. And then sometimes maybe not in the winter, but I'll like play outside because like
Okay.
I don't feel like going outside in the winter very much.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
like they already make us do that at school because I'm
Yeah.
still in elementary school. Last year of elementary school.
Woo!
So, woo!
Although elementary school is like fun, super fun.
Yeah, but still, I'm about to be in middle school next year.
Okay.
5th grade. Um, sorry, I'm
Okay.
getting distracted by the beautiful TV.
It's okay.
Yeah,
So that was a great answer to that.
I
So-
love that.
so
And then
as it
also-
goes for playing outside to compared to video games, do you feel like you have a preference, or do you feel like you like both of them? Like, is it?
I
how
love
does
them
that
the
feel?
most. I love them both at the same time.
Okay.
Like outside, I get to see beautiful nature, fresh air, play with
Yes.
friends, amazing. But in video games, I also get to meet new people because I'm online,
Okay.
so that's also nice.
Or play with your friends online.
yeah,
like you
yeah, or
said.
or with family.
Yeah.
Like right here. Hold on. I literally
Okay.
have my mom friended on here. Where is she?
Oh, your mom's on Roblox too?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
My mom plays with me.
Okay.
I have her labeled as mom for me.
Okay.
I have her friended.
Cool. Very cool.
Honestly, I don't really need her labeled.
Wonderful.
Stop unplugging. Sorry, I'm.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine. It's good. Okay. Have you ever encountered anything uncomfortable online?
No, never.
Wonderful.
Because
that's good.
if they're
I'm glad
about to
hear
say
that.
something uncomfortable online, it gets hashtagged immediately. Like it'll show up
Okay.
as like, let's say I said here. Let me join a random game. Like if I typed in here, I'm just gonna go right here where the little search menu. It'll show up if I said something like if I said like a swear word or something.
It
It'll
will
show up as
pop up like that. So it's blocking it for you so that you don't even have to. You'll be like, what they say? Never mind. I gotta get back to my objective. You know, like you can't.
Yeah, I
even-
gotta go back to dressing up.
Right. There's no time to decipher what the bleeped out word was. I'm
Yeah.
doing my thing. Okay. So cool. Well, that's very good.
Okay,
I
now
mean,
what are your questions?
my questions? Well,
Those were Gemini's
here are-
questions. So.
these are more of concerns. And let's see. So excessive screen time can lead to physical health issues, strain eyes, poor posture, sleep disturbances, and also impact social skills and outdoor
So
skills.
what's the question?
Well, these are more concerns. These are concerns that parents and
I
have.
disagree on screen time because
Okay.
they can literally hey, we're literally playing like say like hey Alexa, I don't feel like the Alexa going on right now,
Mhm.
but set a timer for like 1 hour or something, and then like after that 1 hour, take like maybe like a 2-hour break, and then you can go back on.
Okay, so she's calling
Like
bleep
timers.
bleep on the screen time because parents, what you can do with screen time is you can meter your kid's screen
You
time.
are our parents. You are our parents. Like you have control of our complete screen time. You have control of our whole life, pretty much.
Ooh, okay, so
Like-
she said handle it, folks. She said handle it. Content and exposure, violence in the video games. How do you feel about that? Like how?
I
So
think-
the thing that when you do encounter violence on the video game, you're not
Scared.
scared, and
I don't get
you're not
scared.
becoming a criminal because
Yeah, like literally, I play it. I literally play it. Hold on, I play it. Sorry guys, you can't see here. I play it in that little room over there. I play it in that room with the lights off, door closed, with the screen thing on, and I'll be playing horror games.
Do you have the warm
And-
screen on? You need to make sure. you
Yeah,
have
I
the
do
warm-
that.
Okay, you put warm screen. Okay, good.
Like I love scary stuff unless I'm watching a movie. Then, I don't want it.
So you prefer to encounter like if it's like horror stuff, if you will, on video games, but not in the
Yeah,
not just watching TV.
And my mom lets me play it as long as I don't get nightmares. So.
Okay. And so she monitors that. She
Yeah,
monitors how you're interacting with certain content on the game. So
Uh-huh.
again, parental figures monitor what's going on. So what about inappropriate themes? This is talking about
Oh, yeah.
inappropriate stuff. Like what? Does that ever come up? Or is that an issue?
Nope, it's never been an issue.
Okay.
Like there's literally, it's a 12+ game, but it makes sure it's like there's no like creepy adults online doing weird stuff.
Okay.
Like if we do that, you can always. Here, let's make an example.
Okay.
Oh, it's 11/11. Everybody, make a wish. Okay.
World peace. Okay.
Okay. Okay, right. Okay, so like on Roblox, let's say my friend Brinley did something really inappropriate. I don't know why. I can always It's loading. Sorry.
This is a
I could
hypothetical.
always literally unfriend her, or I could click report abuse, and then
Okay,
she'll
so
get reported.
Okay.
And
Because you don't want to encounter anything.
And it'll like monitor the whole game, and it'll make sure like that it wasn't fake.
Yeah.
And of course I didn't click it. I'm sorry, Brinley. I would never report you unless you really did something bad.
Okay, so that was a hypothetical. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that's hypothetical. Brinley
But
would
but it's like you have your own mind to watch out for things that are inappropriate. You're not trying to see that. You're heading
Yeah.
into middle school, and you're saying if I see something, I'm recording it.
Yeah.
Okay, very
Like
good.
if I see something like someone doing something really inappropriate, I will report you.
Okay.
So
this next one talks about gaming addiction. Is there any addiction to the video game? I mean, now what I want to say about this too. Of course, we like playing the video game. Of course, we want to play the video game. But do you feel like you have to play? Because that's what an addiction is. It's when you feel like
No, I do
you
not-
have to play it.
I do
oh
not
my god, I have to play it.
literally, I do not have to. Like half the time, I literally spent a whole week with my cousins, and I didn't play Roblox once during that whole
Oh
week.
yeah, when you had all those snow days.
Yeah.
So you didn't
I know,
you
whole
didn't feel
week.
the urge. Okay, this is a good one. So
That's
she
a-
did not when she was hanging out with cousins. She didn't feel the urge to play the video game. She was preoccupied with her family, with her cousins.
Yeah.
Okay,
I was literally-
so that answers
I was-
to that. Social isolation. While some games promote social interaction and excessive focus on gaming might reduce real life social interaction. We just answered that. So when
No.
you're around your cousins, you were not
Yeah.
really focused on the video game. You were focused on,
Okay.
on being with your
Do
cousins.
you have any questions just in your brain right now?
Okay. Yeah, I know. I know these are like really.
Like these are all
Like-
we only had one question from our brain. Like we just had like what you had Twitter or something like
This
Twitter
is
AI.
Grok,
They
yeah.
had Twitter AI or something like that. He said for all the questions. I had
Oh, let's
Gemini.
ask. Well, these are the ones. Okay, so let's talk about physical health. She's physically healthy. Repetitive strain injuries, long hours can lead to carpal tunnel. How do your wrists feel?
I love them.
They feel fine. Another thing you can do is get the little spongy thing.
Yeah,
and
I
set
have
up.
that at my dad's house.
Okay, good. Okay, so equipping the children with, to engage with the video games, parental controls, talking to them, asking them what is going on in the game and stuff.
Like
This is
half
how
the
we
time-
can.
Half the time when I'm in that room where we showed you earlier,
Mhm.
hey, you can sort of see that right there, where that door is. It leads to that one little office.
Mhm.
I literally like half the time he'll also be working like on the couch in there, and I'll be on the little going
Yeah.
play my game, and you're like, hey, what are you playing? What's it about? And stuff like that, and I'll explain like the whole game to him.
Yeah.
Like
So get involved. Like I think getting involved and asking questions to the kids. So that it's not just an assumption. We don't want to make a bunch of assumptions about video games and like, oh, that's the reason why, blah, 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 blah. And that's why I wanted to do this podcast, just so we could get, a Generation Alpha, explanation and have them talk about it. They're the ones that are engaging with it. They're the ones that, are playing the game. So as adults, we can't just make a bunch of assumptions and then say like, this is why something, this is what's going on. Here's another one: academic performance. And we just talked about this. If not balanced with other activities, gaming can interfere with homework, study time, and overall academic performance. How are you doing in school?
I am doing amazing. Literally last year I was literally the smartest in my class. I'm one of the smartest kids in my class. Sometimes I can't turn in my homework. I turn in my homework all the time, directly on the due date.
Okay.
Which is every Friday.
Okay.
I turn in my homework, which is when
Okay.
it's due.
Okay.
Okay. And then literally the only thing I can do is literally we have a planner. It's hard for me to get it signed every day. That's the only thing. Because half the time I don't have my parents home. Because
And so you're having all of this. You're having all of this engagement with parental monitoring and with parental settings, and your mom's checked in. Sometimes she plays with you, and your parents are entrepreneurs, so they're pretty busy, but they still have time to check in on that.
yeah.
Okay.
And that's why I'm actually a
It's
good
looking
kid.
like it's looking like it's on the individual, and this is not to bash parents that feel like that it has
Yes.
gotten out of control for their kids. This is just to influence and encourage individuals and parents to get involved and ask ask your kids what's going on with the video games. Each and every child, come on now, each and every child is going to want to play a video game.
Yeah.
Each and every child is going to want to. So it's not something that can be avoided, but it's more about conversations and paying attention to what their opinion is. Paying attention to what it is that they think about it. What are they encountering about it? Maybe they don't like feeling like, some of them maybe that are kind of feeling addicted to the game. Maybe they don't like that feeling. Maybe they want to hang out with mom and dad sometime. Maybe they want to go over to their cousin's house. You know, maybe they want some other outlets to engage with, but they feel like they only have the game. So we have to ask them what's going on. If it's affecting their academic performance, maybe we need to, control screen time. We want them to still have fun, but we also want them to be engaged with their schooling just as much. So it sounds like Ellie is a great example of there being a balance in the world of video games, in the world of academic, in the world of going outside, playing with family members, and just enjoying it all at the same time.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I totally was paying attention to everything.
No, it's okay. She's like, okay. So we addressed cyber. Oh, let's do this. Cyberbullying. Is there anything about cyberbullying? Have you ever experienced
What's
anything?
it?
Cyberbullying. Online gaming environments can be places where children encounter bullying or inappropriate behaviors from others.
Okay, I've had bullying before,
Okay.
but sort of
What did
as
they
a
say?
joke.
Who? What?
I don't remember what they said, but I know I've dealt with it. But I know I reported them as soon as it happened.
Okay.
Literally reporting. I'm so glad this reported.
Okay. So making sure. So
and sometimes if it's bad,
you know how to do a lot of these things on your own. I feel like if there is something with other individuals or other kids where they don't know how to do that reporting on their own, or they're not familiar with that, teach them and sit down with them. Was somebody bullying you? So you do know there's a report button. Don't just sit up there and allow the bullying to go on. Don't fight back against the bullying. You don't have to fight back against the bullying. Just cut them off. So she's setting boundaries already.
Literally, click the little Roblox button that's right at the corner where you can click the leave game. Find their little account on the little screen. Scroll down, click the little flag button, and report them.
Right.
So I'll type in.
Yes. So I love the way Ellie, I love the way you've set up boundaries for yourself. You started to set boundaries at the age of 9 and 10. How long have you been playing Roblox?
Since I was 8 or 7. Since I was 7 and a half.
And she's learned how to set boundaries. You're going to keep doing that throughout your life, by the way, with people, even in real life, and setting boundaries. Because that's just how it is. And that's been learned now here at, again, 8, 9, 10 on Roblox. 7, 9, 10 on Roblox. If individuals are bullying, if they're being inappropriate, then we're cutting it off. And I just want to enjoy. I don't want to have those kind of problems. So that's amazing. Yeah. Okay, so that's been our episode today. That's been our episode today. We finally were able to do our second podcast. This is the What I Need podcast. Thank you, Ellie, for coming on the show again and sharing so much valuable information with the people. Yeah. And we out. Peace.
Peace.